Hello and welcome back to Faster Indian. Today we are flying Malaysia Airlines from Sydney to Kuala Lumpur. Malaysia Airlines provide access to Plaza Premium Lounge 4 at Sydney International Airport. The lounge is average, the service is bare minimum. There's only two staff in the whole lounge. One is behind the reception and the same guy is looking after the bar and the cafe. The food is raw and pathetic, had pasta bolognese, half the pasta was uncooked. Lack of service, lack of amenities and choices, the drink selection is minimum. And overall I would rate this lounge 2 out of 5 stars, primarily because lack of selection of drinks and food and uncooked pasta. It was really shocking to see Sydney Airport completely empty, looking like a ghost town, as I haven't been in the country for past 2 years. There are not many people flying out, the shops are closed, the airport looks completely deserted. Seems like not many people are traveling out. Pre-COVID times, this airport would have been one of the busiest airports in Australia. As I was coming close to boarding the flight, I was greeted by the flight attendant and directed towards my cabin. The economy cabin is to the right and the premium economy and business class cabin is to the left. After passing through premium economy, I made my way to my seat. First impressions, the seat and the cabin looks a bit dated. The seats are a bit small compared to other business classes. Okay, so first thing when you get on board, you've been provided with this hygiene kit. Right after, I was offered a glass of water along with the choices of juices, which was apple or orange, and I had picked orange. Just after a few minutes, we were served champagne. There is no exclusive wine or alcohol list provided, so it's just one, I think, option of champagne which they give you, and I mean they don't give you any option, they just bring the champagne and ask you if you want to have it. So cheers to this flight. One thing which I have noticed is lack of space in this business class. There's not much storage space around in or around the seat. I've just been told, because I've upgraded, I've just been told that I'm gonna get this economy class meals instead of getting the normal business class meals. That because of the upgrade, I've only been assigned an economy meal. The cabin is very tightly packed. The seat layout is 1, 2, and 1. As I was told, I'm going to be eating economy class meal in business class. So, well, let's see what they have. What wines do you have?
Red wine or white wine, sir?
What kind of white wines do you have?
White wine?
Yeah,
I have.
the drinks are getting served.
That's it.
Thank you so much. So I was given 2 choices. They're not choices, but it's nothing extravagant. Then there's another choice of vintage wine for France. A great choice of wine. Absolutely delicious. If you like, then do like and share and subscribe. Do like, share and subscribe.
Okay. Anyways, the glass of wine is being full to the top, and discrimination 101. So, would you be happy to sit on a dining table with everyone else and be served a different meal, essentially a lower grade meal or a cheap meal? Would you be happy? I mean, if I want to eat economy food, I would rather just go back and sit in economy and eat because everyone else is eating the same food. But I think it becomes worse when you are in a business class but eating economy food. Cheers to that. We've got beef satay served, and satay is basically the sauce underneath it, and the beef is the kebab. So let's start with it. Beef satay on Malaysian Airlines. Up until now, I'm seeing people are being served satays and the beef's dry. The satay sauce is good, absolutely good. It's nutty, it's creamy, bit of sweet, has a little kick to it. The wine glass has been topped off, so that's another plus. Right, one thing I want to show you which is annoying me is the design of the seat. My elbow is resting here, and every time I touch like that, something goes up or down on the seat. It's very annoying. The controls are right next to the elbow. Even if they were like just above, and I think I would miss them altogether, but every time I just become a bit relaxed and it's so sensitive, I touch it and the seat moves. So since I've been accumulating these experiences flying not economy and business classes, I've realized how good the food can be on an airplane. Time to take off shoes and relax.
So would you like to have the selection menu will be pie. There's actually two selection.
Okay.
We have the vegetarian pumpkin pie. That was the vegetarian section.
Yeah.
And the other one is chicken.
I'll go.
Chicken.
Yeah,
All
definitely.
Right, okay. I'll take it. Now you still using this?
No, I'm
Alright.
used to. Thank you so much.
Would you like to top up your drink, sir?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So, this is as you saw. When you're approached by the attendant, part of the experience is also the treatment, the service. I was also offered to also kindly notice that my glass is, a bit low, so offered to top up, and that is the whole thing. This is the experience you are paying for. If you ever fly in business class, it's about the hospitality you receive from them. The care, how much attention to detail they put in, how comfortable the flight is. So the captain announced that the refreshments will be served, which I'm guessing the satay and the pie is the refreshment, and the breakfast will be served 2 hours before the landing. I know it's late for dinner. I know a lot of people would have had dinner, but a lot of people wouldn't have had time. As most of us, when we are flying, we are really busy on the day of flying because we're trying to cover everything. The last minute errands are always there. Literally, I did not even have lunch. All I had was one meal, breakfast. So I was hoping that I'm going to have an extravagant meal, a full-size dinner before I go to bed. I guess it is what it is, right? So they're giving refreshments up until now. No discrimination. Been treated very nicely. Good morning, guys. The sleep wasn't good. The seats are really hard. I mean, I slept for about five hours, and after 3 hours, it was just too uncomfortable to sleep. But I had to force myself to sleep through the flight. Comfort-wise, for sleeping, the seats are way hard. Uh, I've got a neck pain, so yeah, I wouldn't really rate it highly when it comes to comfort. Although there is a good news. The good news which the Airbus just came and informed me that they still have all the breakfast options menu. That means that there's not gonna be economy food in business class. Now, but by saying that, that doesn't mean that's a normal practice of Malaysian Airlines. So anyways, so now I'm gonna get the business class breakfast. So we'll see. I've just ordered. So after I woke up, I got another hot towel. I remember they used to do in economy. I don't think they do anymore. Maybe they do. Just black tea. Can't really have coffee anymore. So once I get the breakfast, I'm going to show you, and we'll decide together whether it's worth it or not. So there's omelette, sausage, chips, beans, tomato, asparagus, which is this is more like a typical English breakfast with beans and chips and stuff, and sausage and grilled tomato. Yeah, I mean I'm not really a big fan of English breakfast. Who likes English breakfast? If you like English breakfast, then leave a comment down below. This is an English breakfast without pork products in it. So this is nice and cheesy omelette. My impression of this breakfast, if I have to score it overall out of 5, I would give it a 3. The only reason I'm giving it 3, the breakfast does not leave any wow, does not have a wow factor, does not leave an impression on me. Beans seems like they came out of a can. The potatoes, veggies are just soft and soggy. Sausage is a typical, there's nothing special about this breakfast. So I'm not sure if I was served economy breakfast like they said before, how that could have been if the business breakfast isn't that impressive. Overall, if this was an average breakfast, it didn't feel like business. See, it's here. We are almost an hour away from Malaysia. So we have just landed in Kuala Lumpur. Time is 5:30 local time. The experience has been somewhat not fulfilling. Give it a score from out of 5. I'll probably score it at 3 out of 5. So that was it, guys. Flight from Sydney to Kuala Lumpur, business class. Let me show you around. And that finishes our flight from Sydney to Kuala Lumpur.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. See you
Yeah.
again.
Have a nice one. Bye
Have a
bye.
good day.
Now this brings us to an end of our business class journey. Now back to the economy. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please like, share and subscribe. I will see you again in the next video. Take care.